Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? 89 Cavs are back. We got Scams, Pastromia, and Save Westbrook in the house. How we doing, Justin, Steve? What's going on, dudes?
You know what's crazy? I just found out that the Eagles quarterback is black. I didn't know that. I thought it was gonna be. I'm being real. I thought it was gonna be like a white dude that looks like he drank like 7 beers, and it's like a very handsome black man with a black wife, bro. Nah, come on, bro. Come on. Hey, I know how it ends up for black quarterbacks. I hope it don't end up like that for my man. Let's go, man.
All I'm saying is Jalen Hurts and Desmond Bain are the quarterback and the star basketball player on the same sitcom.
That's how they look, basically. It depends what season we're in, or like what not like number season, like season of the year it is, right? So fall, Jalen Hurts gets a nice storyline. Come wintertime, it's Desmond Bain's time to shine. And then Kyler Murray, who's probably going to be playing baseball in like a year or two, he can have the springtime.
Wow.
I don't even know if that's hate. He's a very good baseball player.
That's true. Also, shout out to Steve for just figuring out like one of the major storylines of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man.
Just now.
I don't know.
You really don't be watching football. We talked about this.
You are in Philly.
Yeah, bro. They be wilding, bro. Shutting down blocks, people butt ass. There was a dude butt ass naked. You understand what I'm saying? For a sports team, butt ass naked, bro.
Can I ask what are you doing for the Super Bowl since you're in Philly? Are you leaving Philly?
So, okay, this is what I'm about to do. You ready for this? I'm about to get extremely stoned, all right? Break my diet, get Paulie G's pizza, drink a little drink, and when they win, bro, by that time, the edible and alcohol mixture, I'm going to be asleep. So they could bug out. When they win, I'm going to be asleep. Then I'm going to wake up, get free bread. Because if they win, I don't got to go to work and I still get paid. So holla at your boy.
Oh, is that real? Like they just shut work down on Monday
bro,
if they win?
Yeah, they said if they win, we don't go to work, still get paid. So, hey, Jalen, throw 4 TDs to the WR and touch that shit down, bro.
Steve's in the chat's on board. He's on board.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't have a rooting interest, but now if I know it can get the homie a day off, let's go Eagles.
Bro,
I know. Well, I was gonna say I was rooting for the Chiefs because I wanted to see what would happen in Philly if they lost. But because like I'm surprised your bosses weren't like, listen, win or lose, no work.
Nah, I wish they said that. But I heard that we're like favored to win. Once again, I don't know nothing, but I hope we bust that ass.
It's supposed to be really close, I think. I think it's like a close spread.
Have you guys heard the story about Pablo on the fucking the Magic when a dude thought he was the quarterback of the Chiefs? Ain't that fucked up?
Yeah, I watched that happen. It was at the F1 thing.
That's so fucked up. He's like 2 shades lighter than him, bro.
Hey, it was a European. He saw a tall black man in a race car event, and he knew his name began with P, and he was like, "I'm shooting my shot." That's the problem with live TV and racism.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh man! All right, let's get into some of the trade deadlines. I figured a fun way we could do this is just kind of winners and losers, and then that can like work us into some of the different trades that happen. Did either of you guys have one like right off the bat where you're like, this team smashed it, or this? I guess let's start with somebody who's like did a good job that you think. This could be like team, player, owner, GM, whatever.
Can we all agree the Lakers did a great job?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, they got Vanderbilt, Mo Bamba, D'Lo, Beasley, right?
Yeah, you got to say Mo Bamba last though.
I feel you.
You said Mo Bamba too early.
No, hey, Austin Rivers is gonna smack me for doing that one. So my apologies. I didn't mean it like that.
Dude, there was a tweet. Shams tweeted it out. He was like, major contributor. Lakers picked up a major contributor with Mo Bamba. And I was like, Mo Bamba's not playing on a 14-win team. What are we talking about? Like, why is that a crazy good pickup? But anyways, whatever. I agree with you.
It's great. I think it's great for the in-arena hype team when they drop Mo Bamba the song, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And when Austin Rivers comes back to town. Yeah, but Steve, you like that one?
I feel like they got some pieces. I feel like I feel like that's gonna help them. You know what I'm saying? I think they did well because their whole issue was Westbrook.
Right.
Westbrook's crazy contract, Westbrook bugging in the locker room, all of that shit. So you got rid of, and I'm not here to say D'Angelo Russell is better than Russell Westbrook. I'm not saying that before y'all flame me, but I'm just saying the other pieces that came with him, solid. They're good players.
I will say D'Angelo Russell is better than Russell Westbrook.
Do you really
straight
think
up?
That? Okay.
At this point, yeah. I think if you can't play with teams, you're not. How good you are at basketball starts to diminish. Like I think Russell Westbrook will watch D'Lo one-on-one, but if every team you're on is like, hey, I saw one story on like Real GM, and it was like if one source for the Lakers says it felt like a vampire left the locker room or something. Like something wild, just like he was.
Yeah, I think we're
about to get some Russ stories, bro.
Well, like if Russ gets benched, right? Russ is gonna hit somebody in the locker room, right? It's gonna get weird if Russ gets benched. If D'Lo gets benched, you kind of like it's D'Lo. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to worry about that if you're like, oh, we can't play in the last 5 minutes. You don't have to worry about egos being hurt or anything like that. So I totally agree. I also like Vanderbilt is a great pickup. Beasley's like a great pickup for them. Like historically, those are the dudes that LeBron needs, right? Some guys that can defend, some guys that can knock down some deep shots. Yeah, I agree. We're gonna talk. You know what we're gonna talk about though? LeBron's child. The Instagram post last night.
Oh. Can you explain the post?
So it was Bryce, right? It was Bryce put on Instagram. It was a picture of Russ in a Utah jersey, right? The Photoshop Utah jersey, which like Russ is never going to put on a Utah jersey. He's not stepping foot in Salt Lake, okay? But it just with an L, just an L right next to it, and put it like, what do you think the conversation was like between LeBron and his son after like LeBron figured out that happened?
You think? I want to say, do you think LeBron figured that out? Figured out it happened, or did LeBron say, "Hey, post this"?
No.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's wild. No, there's no way. LeBron's like so savvy with that stuff. It would have to be like
he's savvy. Throw it to his team's son. What you gonna come out? You gonna come after Bryce James? This story has no pickup today, does it?
Yeah, and LeBron can thank KD for that. I think we would have been talking about it if that trade didn't happen overnight. I was all jacked up and ready to talk about it all morning, and then I woke up to the KD news, and I was like, "All right, I guess we're not talking about it." That was wild, though. That truly was one between that and the Blake Griffin press conference last night. Those are two of the best things I've ever seen in my life. Blake Griffin, listen, I remember he hosted JFL. Everybody got mad for a hot second. We shouldn't be mad. He's a comedian. I'm here for Blake. I think let Blake host fucking the Strand. I don't know. Put Blake wherever. That was excellent work in that post-game press conference.
What we need, Blake Griffin, if you ever watch this, listen, whatever, I got you, bro. I could write the show about your life, bro. You don't even need like to write it, bro. I will do it for you.
I got you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, Blake, holla at me.
Absolutely, yes, Steve. Real quick about the Lakers too. They did the Russell Westbrook trade where they got D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt, Malik Beasley. And then who else they traded for? They traded Thomas Bryant for Davon Reed, which is And then
they just got some picks, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I know Thomas Bryant is a restricted free agent, or a free agent, so that's coming up. And they got rid of Pat Beverly from Obama. And yeah, like you said, they got better. I think truly the three players they got back in the Westbrook deal are their third, their fourth, and their fifth best player, probably.
I know.
The Lakers roster is. Did you watch that game where we'll get to this later, where LeBron broke the record?
Yeah.
There's some dudes that you've never heard of on the team. And just playing for the Lakers. Anytime it's a premier franchise and it's just like randoms, it don't feel right. Like when the Lakers and Celtics have dudes like who the hell is this guy?
Wenyen Gabriel? I know we all were talking about the same deal. My favorite thing about that Lakers Thunder game, and then we'll go back to the trades. My favorite thing about the Lakers Thunder game was that it felt like the Lakers were the Thunder roster. You know what I mean? Like if that was reversed, you would have been like, yeah, Wenyen Gabriel is a really good Thunder.
Wow, you're not lying.
It's crazy. All right, Justin, you got anybody that you were pumped about for trades?
Pumped about?
Or like anybody, a team, a player, somebody that got a W?
You know who got a W? Gary Payton II.
He did.
Shout out to him. He ended up getting because the Trailblazers went and got Thibault from the Sixers. So then they got rid of Gary Payton, back to the Warriors. So my man's a fan favorite in Golden State, gets to go back to a contender, and also gets to go back to a contender with the money they couldn't afford to pay him. That's a win-win. He just took a couple month vacation in Portland, chilled for a minute, back to the Bay. Yeah. Nobody won like him. He unequivocally won the trade deadline.
Yeah.
Do you think can we say simultaneously Gary Payton won the trade deadline, but the Warriors lost it?
Yeah.
Right. Like, they basically moved Wiseman for Payton. And like, here's the thing. I think, and I know I keep like teasing the KD deal. I think a lot of these trades would have seemed like a bigger deal, but then you look at the Suns and you're like, Gary Payton's not going to save you. You know what I mean? Like, or like the Lakers deal looked awesome. And then you woke up and it's like, wait, we got to fucking guard KD and Booker? Like,
yeah, we got to talk about that.
Yeah, let's do that one now. I mean, I feel like both of those teams won it too. Like I think the Nets had to get rid of KD. Like it was going to happen. They get 4 first-round picks. I believe none of them are protected. They're all unprotected. So that's like some Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown shit from the Brooklyn Nets, Boston Celtics, right? They got Mikal Bridges back and Cameron Johnson. How old do you think Cameron Johnson is?
He like 24.
Justin, how old do you think he is?
I know this because I remember when he was drafted and I saw it, but it's not 24.
He's older than Jaylen Brown. He's 27.
What the fuck? Yeah. He been in the NBA that long?
Yeah.
No. He was an old he was an old college player. I think he
okay. Like on some like senior type shit, or he transferred or some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Got you.
But like I feel like they can move those guys if they want to. Bridges is young. They could build around Bridges. I mean, like the Dinwiddie thing, whatever. But the fact that they got 4 picks back, I feel like that's not too bad. What were you laughing? What'd you see, Justin?
Oh yeah, I just got to say we can come back to this. I'm laughing because the unequivocal winner of the trade deadline is people who want to go to Barclays to watch the other team. Because right now I'm on SeatGeek and those ticket prices are dirt cheap, brother. I don't know if you know anything about New York, people watching, but you can get tickets to the second row midcourt on the floor for $700 right now. That's a lot of money, but that's
for floor?
Nothing
for floor though. For the floor though.
Row BB, right? A is the first one. BB is right behind it. $700 for the game against. What is this? The Bulls tonight, which I think.
All right, let's
in like 45 minutes.
Oh my days!
I feel like we are equipped to answer this. Who are gonna be the celebs sitting courtside at the Nets games for the rest of the season?
I got something. You ever heard of Keith Sweat? You ever heard of Keith Sweat, Mike? Because it's gonna be nobody. That's what's gonna be. You feel me?
I can't believe we got a Keith Sweat reference tonight. Hell yes. That's like one of the first CDs I bought.
Bro. Yo, shout out to Mike for buying Keith Sweat.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact,
yeah, dude. Right, you ready? You ready for my first 4 CDs? First 4 CDs. This is like I was so young. So it was Keith Sweat. It was Usher's debut album. It was P. Diddy and the Fam. And then it was Jewel.
Yo, that is fire, bro. That is fire, bro. Oh man.
Oh, that was great.
I couldn't have anticipated the Jewel. I'm
The
telling
jewel
you.
was crazy. The jewel drop was crazy.
I'm trying to think. I feel like it's gonna be. I'm trying to think of other celebs that like someone from like HGTV. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
Yeah.
I like. Does Jay-Z set foot in the Barclays Center ever again?
Nah.
Yeah, you're not gonna see Hov there.
Yeah, right.
It's not. Unless what's his name?
Wembanyama?
No, not Wembanyama.
Oh.
Cam Thomas. Unless he turns into like must-see television, because he has been cooking.
Yeah,
if he becomes must-see television, then maybe. Because I think he's funny.
He is funny.
He is funny.
That is true. That is their hope.
I think it's very funny that Cam Thomas saw Kyrie go and was like, "Nah, it's my time." Then he balled out, and then now Durant is going, and now he'll be in that locker room like, "This is my team." I picture him a month ago. I wasn't playing, but now this is my team.
I picture him, Edmund Sumner, and like Yuta just looking at each other, being like, "Finally." Like Spencer Dinwiddie to the back.
Yo, my man Yuta's about to be like, I was taking about 8 threes. It's gonna be 11 now.
Yeah. Oh man. Wait, one more thing on the Nets, and then we go back to the Suns, because I guess I was gonna say my winner was the New York Liberty, because they are gonna be the toughest ticket to get at the Barclays Center. Like I think
my God.
Like already more people are hyped for the Liberty than they are Nets games, I think.
They're playing 2K with Trey Override. That's what the fuck, bro. They just made up a team like, this MVP and that MVP. Fuck it, let's just put them. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, let's go. So what did you got? What were your takes about the KD situation? Like when that broke, were you just like, oh, Brooklyn got smoked? Were you like both? Like what were you? Where'd you land?
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When I heard that shit, because I don't have social media. So my girlfriend told me, and I thought my girlfriend was fucking with me. And then she showed me the tweet, and I was just like, wow, Ja Morant fucked up the game. Because that's the only reason this shit happened, bro. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, we good in the West. Shit got worse in the West, bro. What the I'm not here to tell you guys that Chris Paul's at 100%. They need to fix that situation. But the fact you got Book, KD, and Ayton, this shit is ridiculous, my guy. This shit's gonna be crazy, bro. All they need is like I'm not saying like a crazy all-star point guard, just someone that could function and not get hurt and have steady minutes. They're gonna be crazy, bro. They're gonna be crazy.
I know, right? Because that was like the concern, is that CP3 would break down, but then all of a sudden he doesn't have to do all that work. And it's like, whoa, Chris Paul's like your fourth option, your third option. You know what I mean? Like that, it makes it so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
And what about you, Justin?
Yeah, I was also surprised to a rare early night where I woke up and I'm like, why do I have all these text messages from random people? And it's all the Durant trade. I guess I'm not surprised in the sense that Durant requested a trade at the beginning of the season to the Suns, and this was like one of the deals that was floating around. And we just thought, oh, he's staying, and that's a cooking. It's not gonna happen. So when I saw it was the Phoenix, I wasn't surprised. And shit, they still got the haul. So shout out to the Nets for that. If you're just like, oh fuck it, we're blowing it up. This is probably the best you could get for blowing it up. And now for the Suns, I'm intrigued for many reasons because they have to be the favorite in the West now, right?
I think so. I think they moved to like minus 420 plus 420 to win the whole thing. Hold on, I'll look it up right now. But I think they're like behind the Celtics, and that's it for NBA championship odds. Hold on, let's see. The Suns are 450 to win it. They were 1,600 before the trade, plus 1,600. Now they're plus 450. And I think they're just behind the Celtics, which is like that. What a wild jump after a move.
Yeah.
My question though is like, okay.
No, go.
I would say my question for the Suns is going to be, Kevin Durant is obviously Kevin Durant, but I don't remember a mid-season trade like this where it's like, it's shaking up the order of that team. It shakes up how that team plays. Like, can they get it together enough in 4 months to actually win a championship. Because now it's like, oh, hey, Devin Booker, you're working your way back in. Actually, you're the second option now.
Yeah.
Getting used to that. We have DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's, hey, you're not getting the ball as much anymore. And he's notoriously fickle with that. So, like, what happens there? Chris Paul still has to defend people, and they got rid of some of their defenders. And the West has the point guards. They could still run up against Kyrie. They could still run up against Ja. Chris Paul is going to have to work in the playoffs. Even if they beat these teams, he can get one series of rest. And who's their backup right now? So
that's what I'm saying. They need like a for real, like not like no crazy point guard, but they need a point guard that could be able to guard and play long minutes, because Chris Paul will be looking sorry now. You know what I'm saying? He's like, what, 37, 38, right?
38, yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, the only thing I would say about like a midseason trade with somebody like KD, I feel like for a lot of stars, I think that'd be a problem. But KD, it seems to be somebody that you could just like drop him into any basketball situation and he'd thrive. Like he did well with Russ. He did well with like a Steph, Clay, Draymond situation, right? Where he was like, oh yeah, we'll just, play a completely different style of basketball. Then you saw him on the Nets team, just like dropping 30 a game. Like I feel like he can do whatever's required of him. He's special in that way. But I totally agree that if like they would have been like a great spot for like Mike Conley or a guard like that, right? Where you don't need them play like 25 minutes a game. Honestly, if Cam Payne can get right, I think that's fine, but I think he's out for a while. I mean, Russ is on the buyout market. I don't know if that's get reunited, Russ and KD in Phoenix.
Absolutely not.
Hey man, we need the best for us, and I think there's one team that's going to be the best for us, and that's down in South Beach. Because no matter what happens with that team, boy, you living in paradise. Take an L. You still got the beaches, the Matas. Get a W. You still got the gang with you. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to Miami, boy.
I didn't think of that. And I don't know how much it'll help them. I just know Miami has the most infrastructure for cut that shit out with Pat Riley and Jimmy Butler. They have enough. Hey, Russ, you're not wilding. You're not wilding here. We're not doing that.
Can you just the amount of testosterone in the room if Jimmy Butler and Russ were in the same room together? Like that would be so aggro. I saw a rumor. Oh, good.
I'll say just real quick. You're forgetting Tyler Hero.
And Tyler,
come on, man. My son, Young Tequila.
Young Tequila, is that what you call
it?
Yeah. There are rumors too that like even though they didn't trade Lowry, they're just not going to play him anymore.
Are you dead ass serious?
Yeah, like I guess it got a little heated. They're just like, yeah, it's not a good fit. See you later.
So who's running the point, my guy?
Lowry. It's been Hero. It's been Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent, shout out the Nigerian national team. Remember, I forget who the other two dudes are on. There were like 3 NBA players on there that were like balling, but Gabe's one of them. And that's why they were rumored to like try to move him and like grab somebody. So maybe Russ goes there. I know most of the conversation about Russ has been Clippers.
That would be disgusting. If you go, that would be the worst shit ever. First of all, man, yo, I don't know what the fuck drinks I don't know what's going on in the air for the Clippers team, but we gotta stop talking about them. They don't exist no more. They're canceled. They're over. Like no one cares, bro. You got John Wall doing absolutely nothing. You got a motherfucker called Zubac that's not a Pokemon. We're done with the Clippers, bro.
That's not a Pokemon, is that what you said?
Yeah, wow. The Pokemon is fire. The player is not. You feel me?
Yo, that's wild. You just compared it to Zubac to Pokemon.
Bro, y'all know the Pokemon I'm talking about?
It took a minute.
It just took a second. Yeah, it washed over. It washed over.
Yeah.
I mean, they got rid of John Wall, and now he got bought out again.
And that clip of him going to Houston is so funny.
Wait, John Wall is no longer on the Clippers.
No.
Since when?
Today.
Where is John Wall today?
So today they traded John Wall to Houston for Eric Gordon. So this is what the Clippers did today. Eric Gordon's on the Clippers. John Wall gets sent to Houston. Then Houston saw that video of him being like, Houston's trash. So then Houston was like, we'll buy you out. They also moved. Luke Kennard is on the Grizzlies. Shut up, Memphis. Memphis got one. They added a short white dude to the team.
He's tall.
Okay. Yeah, right. You're right.
Detroit Pistons draft pick.
There's in my world, all white men are my height. That's but the Clippers also got Bones Highland. They got Bones from Denver for 2 second-round picks. And
I like that.
I like that too, man, because I like Bones. And I think that I'm bummed he's no longer on Denver, but I think that's a good spot. But it seems like they picked up a bunch of second unit guys. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think Bones is going to start for him, right? Also, just Kennard about to hit that gritty.
I mean, it would be wild if Bones took the starting spot. But I mean, Reggie ain't firmly in Reggie Jackson's hands.
Reggie's in Charlotte.
Oh, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, so
there's so many trades.
The Clippers also got, he got the Plum Dog. The Clippers got Plum Dog Millionaire. Plumlee for Reggie Jackson. And then Reggie Jackson's going to get bought out in Charlotte, too.
Reggie Jackson the Lakers.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Reggie Jackson and Dennis Schroeder in the backcourt, like both doing the same shit. To me, they are the same player. They really are.
They are, bro. It's the same shit.
But yeah, so the Clippers got a bunch. They just got a whole second five. They got like Plumlee, Bones, Eric Gordon. Those are like the main dudes that they picked up.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, shout out to Eric. Yeah. I mean, you know what? John Wall has made like $120 million to play like 12 games in the last 3 years. Respect to him and his agent.
Hey,
I know.
Hey. Yeah, I didn't grow up like I grew up, man. That mixtape, that John Wall mixtape, bro, I was watching that shit like, yo, this man is crazy. Doing the dance in Kentucky, I fuck with John Wall. Plus, the homie David told me when he was at the club with John Wall, he was giving out shots of Jose Cuervo or whatever that shit was. It was like terrible tequila, but he was still giving it out, though. So shout out John Wall in the club.
Hey, man, he made the Dougie. Or whatever the
man. He did. That's my guy.
That was the last athletic hit thing he did.
I will say, shout out.
Damn, Mike.
Damn. I'm glad. You know what? Damn,
I'm sorry.
The drive-by shot at Wall.
I was just about to say too. He wrote that mental health piece, and I was like, I'm not making fun of John Wall. He like went through a lot, and then you're right. He made so much money in 12 games. You can get made fun of a little bit. That's just the rules, you know. Like you're fine.
Real quick, I just want to say, shout out Eric Gordon for getting out of Houston and no longer babysitting. That man always looked tired on that bench. The Clippers probably ain't go. Clippers ain't no better, and that's perfect place for him to go of dudes you heard of being like, oh. I was even watching the game last night, and I saw Kawhi, and I was like, oh, shit, Kawhi is, like, still Kawhi. Like, Kawhi's probably a top 5 player, but he don't never play, so I forget he in the league sometimes.
And it's just boring. Like, that team is not fun. Like, they lost to the Mavericks last night with no Luka.
Theo Pinson was cooking them.
Yeah, Theo Pinson was cooking.
Theo was cooking, not even Kyrie. What's going on?
I think Theo probably only had like 12 points, but he was like wide open a lot.
Yeah, he was. Oh wait, shit. What were we just talking about? John Wall. Oh, Eric Gordon. I was gonna say Eric Gordon had that look of like me trying to hang out with comedians now, like or like the young comedians. We're like, well, Justin, we've had this conversation. I'm not going to a second location. Like, I'll go to the first location to hang out. But the second everyone's like, oh, where should we go next? That's when I have to go home. Eric Gordon's like me going to a second location where he just looks tired.
Can I give my flowers to somebody, though?
Yeah.
I want to give my flowers to Ben Simmons.
What?
Yes. Because Ben Simmons finessed the game. You know who Ben Simmons is, bro? Y'all know Harry Potter? Yeah. I don't know his name, but you know the guy that plays Ron Weasley? Do you know how much bread he made off of Harry Potter? He made like at least 75 mil. Then you never seen him because he didn't want to act, bro. He never wanted to act, bro. Yo, Ben Simmons never wanted to play ball, bro. He did everything he had to get the bread. Then he was just like, y'all got me fucked up, bro. I'd never want to do this shit, bro.
I'm
Yo,
out.
to tell your squad you got a knee injury and then you on a date with a supermodel, your knee looking fine, bro.
Wait, I didn't even see that. That
bro,
was
I sent you the photo, bro. Yo, he was like, my knee hurt. Then he's walking, chilling, smiling with a supermodel. Yo, Ben Simmons, man. Whatever they want to say about John Wall, I'll fuck with the finesse you just did, bro. Because you lied to everybody. The city of Philadelphia, the city of Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, man.
The country of Australia.
The country of Australia. You made us think you dead Australian. You not, bro. You light skin, bro. You just light skin, bro. It's gravy, man. Shut up, Ben, man. It's my guy. If I see him 10 daps.
I think we overthought it. Ben Simmons will be the celebrity sitting courtside of the
Yo.
That's a good one. That's a good one, man.
I think
go ahead,
Jesse. The Athletic would always say, just talk about how Ben Simmons has never improved, and he does it like basketball. And every year, it's like, oh, maybe it is. Maybe it's close. One quick note, Steve. You got to put some respect on Rupert Grint's name. All right, he's in Knock at the Cabin, and he has a random ass show on Apple TV. So he's back.
He does have a random ass show.
You know what's the thing that connects both of them? M. Night Shyamalan. So he's helping his homie, but he's never been in anything else, bro. You get what I'm saying? He's like, oh fuck,
Ben Simmons ain't got a homie.
Yeah, exactly. He ain't got no homies, bro. He only got the check. You know what I'm saying, bro? Come on. Yo, that's a good comparison. Don't play B, bro.
No.
Matt Dellavedova is going to be like Ben Simmons is M. Night Shyamalan. Like, he needs another Australian to get Ben Simmons playing.
Wild.
Can I throw out a team that lost today? And I'm curious. I want Tesla to weigh in on this because I know he's a Raptors fan. What are the Raptors doing? Raptors picked up Jakob Poeltl, and that's it. They didn't do anything else. They picked up the big from San Antonio for like nothing. Like, are they trying to win? They didn't move OG Anunoby. They didn't move Fred. They're just cooking with what they got. And I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I was confused by them.
I have a question, Mike, because I feel like you know the answer to this. What is OG's contract? Because Fred's contract is kind of crazy. I personally think teams don't want to pay them. They're like, it's not worth it.
So Fred's an expiring. I think his deal's up after this year. So that was why they thought they were going to move him because they weren't going to pay him after this year. I forget what OG. Let's see what his contract is. I know somebody's in the chat's going to know by the time I look it up. Let's see. I think he's going to have agreed to a multi-year contract. What year was this though? This isn't a helpful thing. 4 years, $72 million. But when does it expire here? Looks like he's got a player option in 24-25. So basically 2 years, but he's at like 17, 18 million. So it's nothing crazy.
They're firing the GM. That's it. The GM.
I don't think so, because their GM is like Danny Ainge almost. You know, like he's already like, I don't think he'll ever be fired.
Mm-hmm. Got you. Because like, he got him Kawhi, correct?
Yeah,
for sure.
I think they might be just. I would say they might just be sitting pretty. Because they don't have to get rid of OG, and like if they don't have anything for Van Vliet. The Nets aren't. The Nets are out of the playoffs right now. If they could make it, I guess, but just think of one team, so they'll at least make the play in and can compete for the HC, get that playoff money, get your experience, and just say they got Jakob. So I think they're probably just like, hey, if we can get to the second round, good season, and then figure it out.
That's true. They probably see like the teams in front of them are like Washington and like Chicago, and they're probably like, and then they know Brooklyn's gonna fall down. They're like, yeah, we can slide in there. They can slide in there. So yeah, I think maybe that's right. I just thought it was weird. Okay, so Tesla, who I know he's a diehard, he said they didn't want to bring up Scotty in a losing culture. They'll sign and trade one and re-sign the rest in the offseason. So there you go.
Okay, yeah.
Because I thought there was a lot of smoke behind Fred VanVleet wanting to go to Orlando.
That's what he wanted to do? Like him himself?
Yeah, I thought there were some like rumors of that. So maybe not in the trade, but just like when he re-signs, like he might go to Orlando.
Oh, wow. I mean, hell yeah. If they got the bread for him.
Yeah.
How old is he? 28, 29?
It's a good question. Let's see.
VanVleet could be like 28, 29. Yeah, I think.
Hey man, if you could get that final like 4 years, 125, fuck it. You get what I'm saying?
Fuck I mean, the Magic are like a point guard away too. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck it. Like it might be Liddy. Like fuck it.
I just can't imagine having to play for the Tampa Raptors and then want to go back to Florida after that experience.
Oh, that was brutal, bro. Brutal.
One other team I wanted to bring up, and then we should probably talk some LeBron just because of the record breaking and stuff. Unless you, there was just one other one I had, but the Grizzlies. I thought the Grizzlies was weird. They didn't do anything. Everybody got better around them, and they did nothing. And they're like in weird vibes right now.
They got Luke Kennard, bro. They got rid of Danny Green for Luke Kennard.
I mean.
Absolute silence is happening on the podcast. Nobody's a Luke Kennard head here.
I mean, Luke Kennard plays. Luke Kennard is. I was gonna say white Kawhi, but I just mean like.
Brother, what?
Mike has lost his goddamn mind.
I just mean. I mean, he plays like 4 games.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like he's always out.
I just want to say this. There was a whole bunch of motherfuckers that do advanced stats and telling the odds Memphis Grizzlies gonna win. JJ Redick was sucking everybody's dick on the team. I just want everybody to know. Shout out my man Kenny Smith. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. That window's closed. It's over because they're not winning Nathan. Because they're this close, like what, 2 games behind the Kings or above the Kings? Bro, the Kings is probably going to be second place by now because you're not touching the Nuggets. So, man, fuck their whole squad. And they over here bringing blickies to Indiana. Lasers. What's going on in Memphis, my guy?
Okay. They investigated that and they said they couldn't find anything.
They couldn't find the laser?
They couldn't prove it, basically. I'm not saying it don't mean it didn't happen. And Ja, what you doing? Hey, somebody needs to be suspended from the crew.
Yeah.
You can't be dropping your signature shoe as the only NBA player dropping like a premier shoe on Nike, and dudes out here pointing lasers or guns, whatever it is. They gotta be gone to next season. You not coming to games no more.
And his brother got banned, and like he was like, yeah, they already had to deal with that bullshit. I'm like, your brother came on the court. He was on the floor. Of course he's gonna get suspended. Like, also, we can't not talk about this again. He slapped a minor. Like, you remember? That is still a part of this.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Oh yeah, go. My bad.
No, get going.
I'm just saying, in the last 6 games, this man Jokic had a triple-double. Did y'all peep that? The last 6 games, this man had a triple-double.
He got in the first half last game.
The first half, they're not fucking with the Nuggets, bro. You get what I'm saying, bro? And I'm excited because this coonery, John Morant, has to stop, bro. You eat at Applebee's, bro. You eat at Applebee's, not Crown Fried, not no KFC, not no Church's Chicken. You at Applebee's, bro.
What were your first CDs, Ja?
Yeah, because I know there wasn't 8 Ball and MJG. It wasn't
Keith Sweat.
It wasn't Keith Sweat. We gotta stop this coonery, Jai.
That's wild.
Is it wild, bro? Or is it more wild to go to Indiana and aim a gun at somebody for no reason? That's bro. If I'm making 150 million, you know what I'm doing? Shaking hands, kissing babies, and telling you the bullshit I need to tell you. And then I'm going home and going 100, 200, 300. Yes.
You know, I don't know why this is the thing that pissed me off, but I didn't like that it was like Pacers personnel. Like he did it. You know what I mean? Like he did it to some 40-year-olds. Like it wasn't like TJ McConnell. You know what I mean?
It's probably like a video coordinator who's just like going home to his apartment. Just like, I'm glad I work in the NBA.
Right. I also love the quote from they got a quote from a Pacers security guard, like who's just like 100% sure it was a gun. And I was just like, why are we pointing at the security guard? And then I was just trying to think of like who it was, right? Like, was it the guy who washes the towels. Like who again, you like at least get Chris Duarte involved, get Miles Turner involved. Stop pointing at these people just like working. Oh, wild. All right. What are the trades we got to hit before? Yeah.
I have some trades, some small ones, and then I don't know. Did we ever talk Kyrie?
No, yeah, we gotta talk Kyrie. We gotta talk Kyrie and LeBron.
Yeah, Steve would definitely have a Scrooge McDuck style pool.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I just some real small trades that I think are interesting. Josh Hart going to the Knicks for Cam Reddish and some other stuff. I love Josh Hart. Boys. He's a perfect Knicks player, and he's like fun and enjoyable. You'll like him. Cam Reddish, 13, fourth season. It's not looking nice.
No, it's not.
I can imagine Dame. You imagine him just going into Portland and Dame Lillard being like, "That's 13. Maybe you want to chill out."
Just relax, man. You made me relax. Real quick about Josh Hart, only just from the NBA Top Shot side of things. That's really funny. When Top Shot was blowing up, Josh Hart got on the platform, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, an NBA player likes his stuff," and they sent him a bunch of stuff. And he sold that shit right away. Like he sold it instantly. And everybody got so mad at him. They were like, that was a gift. And I was like, what were you doing? Why? Like, you can't be mad that he sold it. But it was so funny. He sold it right away.
Oh, yeah. That's at the peak, too. Hey, you know what? Yeah. And that's what y'all get. All right. This man has a public salary. You knew how much millions he's making. And you gave him a free asset.
Yeah. No way. Make him buy that.
Yeah, and another one we'll get to is a small one. Welcome to the Island of Misfit Toys, baby. James Wiseman. Let's go to Detroit. Come on and join Detroit basketball. Hey, come and join Marvin Bagley, another failed big man number 2 pick. I tweeted earlier, we got to find Hasheem Thabeet and sign him. Just get all the bad second picks and put him on the Pistons and see what can happen.
I was hoping you were going to get Wemby too, and then just start all 5 big dudes. Just get Wemby, just Wiseman, Duren, Beef Stew. Just get them all out there.
No,
are you excited though? Are you excited for Wiseman?
I think it's I don't watch the Pistons anymore because they are the worst team in the league by far. And if you watch it, it's depressing. They're not even competitive at any point in any games. It's terrible. It's like watching a high school team play like Duke every game. It sucks. It sucks. They're not competitive or fun.
It's a really
Bogdanovich is like 9 to 5 clocking in, clocking out. Just a nice 22. Taking his
yeah. Boy, that's a job, not a career right now.
But I think yeah, I think it's look, man, I'm not gonna pretend like I've seen much from Wiseman except that one time he like dropped 18 on the Pistons in the first half. But it's worth a shot. They probably clearly they didn't re-sign Bagley, right? So he's probably gonna leave.
Yeah,
I can't remember if they re-signed him last year or this year's expiring. So you get a young big. We already got Jalen Duren as the future big, so it's not like we even need Wiseman to start. Isaiah Stewart's already proven to be solid, so I think it's foul money if it's something, and if not, oh well. Because it's like they got rid of Sadiq Bey, who's another guy who dropped 55 last year. But if you look at his numbers, they're not better.
He's been pretty bad this year.
He's kind of been bad. I was reading an Athletic article, and they said the team was mad at him because he's dribbling too much. And they're like, you're better as a spot-up shooter, but now trying to create is going against what the team wanted him for. And I don't know. He's just kind of an average 3-and-D guy. If you get rid of that guy to take a flyer on Wiseman on the second pick.
Oh, my God, yeah. And, like, Wiseman's never got a shot yet. You know what I mean? Like, I think why, I get why the Warriors cut bait because they're like, we're trying. Well, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Oh, keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh no, like they were trying to win, right? The Warriors trying to win now. They don't have time. But I was saying this earlier. If like everybody's like, oh my God, Şengün for the Rockets is awesome. And it's like, yeah, he's playing on a dick team and he can just play 30 minutes and take 20 shots. Like it's fine. No one's mad except for Eric Gordon. And now, like Wiseman wasn't able to do that because if Wiseman didn't slip right after setting a screen, Steph Curry would throw his mouthpiece and Jordan Poole would turn the ball over and Steve Kerr would get mad and then he'd be playing for Santa Cruz. Like now with Detroit, he can run around for a while, right? With no consequences.
It's the complete opposite. Like Top Shots in the chat saying you can get 2 lower bowl seats for $80, including fees in Detroit right now. Yeah. Anybody going to the games.
For 100.
It's cold.
Go to the games.
How much we should see the next time the Pistons play at the Barclays Center and see if like for $90 we can get like a meet and greet with the team or something.
Oh my God.
But I hope it works out for Wiseman. All right, look, we're 0-1 for Darko, so we're gonna get a second pick big man if turn out good. So I'd love to sit here next year and be like, damn, Wiseman's putting up 21 and 13.
I think he will.
That's
man.
not gonna happen,
him.
but
I'm rooting for him. I like him. I think he's good, man. He's just young, dude. He played like 12 games since he was in high school. Like
that's true.
Let him run around. Get off of Draymond's team. I'd be bummed out if I was on Draymond's team too. Also, he raps too. I think Wiseman raps.
Say what?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Let me this link.
I think I read. Yeah, I think.
James Wiseman, you need to stay away from Flint. Stay away from Sada, baby. Stay away from these Detroit rappers. Rio Gene, RMC Mike, BFB to Pac-Man. I need you to stay away, bro. Stay in the gym.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the listeners and viewers that didn't know what he was saying, he named every single popular Detroit rapper right now.
Baby Tron.
Like, stay away from them. Baby Tron.
Yeah, I'm just saying there was somebody in the NBA who kicked it with them, and that person is currently not in the NBA. After averaging 20 points last year.
Oh my!
There we go.
Oh my days.
I'm just saying.
You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong.
Hold on, I got something for us.
Uh-oh.
All right. What do we listen to? We listen to Jordan 1s? Do we listen to the demo track? Jordan 1s.
Yeah, let's see this.
All right, here we go.
It's a new one too. Oh wait, 23 days ago? That's why they traded it.
Can you hear this?
Look, hey, I like Jordan 1, shit, I might switch the chick, or I might get off in a bag.
Hey, pause
this. And I don't fuck with.
Yeah, what's his contract though? How much are they paying Wiseman?
Yeah, why is he recording off his iPhone in the shoebox?
Nah, they're paying him. Yo, get an engineer, bro. They're paying you too much, bro. Nah, that's crazy, bro. It sound like the motherfucker underwater, bro. Come on, Wiseman. I was looking forward to it.
This sound like when I used to drop tracks on SoundClick back in 2005.
He said SoundClick. Oh my God.
And remember that long skinny mic you used to get, and then you just had to wrap it to the skinny computer mic.
The silver joint, right?
Yeah.
Almost like the Price is Right. Like the Price is Right.
Price is Right. And then the microphone shit like this. Like it's like looks like your knuckles brought up. Exactly what you're talking about.
All you hear is this. All you hear is shit hitting the mic.
Yeah. Wait. This demo has like over 5K listens. I think we got to listen to a second of that one. There we go.
Enough dreaming. It's time to get Shopify and get serious about selling.
You go and get it.
Oh, I thought I was talking to myself there.
I'm going to mute this until.
All right.
You can't hear this anymore, right?
Nah. If this sound. Now you go.
I'm saying it's crazy that these two tracks were dropped within the last month. He knew the trade deadline was coming up.
Sorry. Hold on. All right. Here we go.
See that?
They hit you with another?
This is it, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tested, and I've been tested. When I'm in my worst, I end up learning on my best shit. I done been tested, yeah, I've been tested. I can't let today get away from my blessings.
Did you say stop it? Who said?
No, that sounds like a Saba hook or something.
Oh, Saba.
Right?
I thought you said stop it.
You know what I'm talking about, Steve, right? Chicago rapper.
Oh my days! That's a fact.
Oh, it's started from the beginning. My bad.
That's not a bad thing. I just like the first thing I heard. I was like, oh, that kind of sounds like that.
I'm not gonna lie. The second joint, it was a little promising.
Back in.
Wiseman, if you get waived though, you feel me? Holla at Dane. He's gonna help you.
There we go. Well, listen, if people, I saw Top Shot Tessa said not bad. I'll drop the link in there. I'll drop the SoundCloud. Next time I go viral, like it's happened once. I was gonna say next time I go viral, I'm dropping Wiseman's SoundCloud.
Oh man.
Should we talk real quick? Should we talk Kyrie trade? All I want to say about the Kyrie trade is okay. Shout out to Dallas, I guess. It's gonna be interesting to watch. I'm gonna see how that works. We've only seen Luka happy, and I'm curious to when Kyrie breaks that man down. But also, I would love to see Phoenix Suns, Dallas Mavericks in the playoffs again because that would be fun as fuck.
That would be great.
Yeah.
How about Kyrie? Like the second he get in there, though, just like throwing Brooklyn under the bus. Like today or yet last night, he was like, "I'm just glad KD got out of there." Like what do we do? Like immediately he's just wiling out.
I think Kyrie has beef with Joe Tsai at this point, the owner of the Nets.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I'm sure. I mean, I'm not. This is not me coming up with this idea. But I know he's posting some crazy stuff. Not crazy. Yes, he was. There was crazy stuff on Instagram. And it's rumored that maybe ownership stepped in and they were like, "Hey, man, I thought we fucking talked about this." And then 2 days later, because like right before he requested the trade, he was sharing like Jordan Peterson and a bunch of other shit.
Hey man, hey, I hope Luka's happy. Yo, what if they sent him there because that's the whitest team in the NBA? What if they did that? What if they were like, yo, this rah black power should go over there? What if they did it because bro, they got Spencer back. Like it's not that great of a trade. Like you know what I'm saying? You just really was like, yo, we're not gonna give you the Lakers. We know you want to play with Braun. You're not though. You know what I'm saying?
I think they definitely did that. Not sent them to the whitest place because Utah would have been like Danny Ainge.
But Mark Cuban's whole agenda is I gotta find the greatest Caucasians to play this game to play for me. That's his whole agenda, bro.
No, it's true. It is true. I know they didn't want to send him to the Lakers. Like they did go out of their way not to send him to the Lakers.
Yeah.
I love that. We need more pettiness from like you sometimes see pettiness from players, but I love an owner being like, "Nah, I'm gonna take a worse deal."
Yeah.
And you're going to Texas. Do you think if you okay?
I was just gonna say the owners matter, man. Phoenix got a new owner, and then they went and got Durant.
Right away.
Golden State Warriors paid $30 billion in luxury tax, and they're contenders for the last 7 years. It matters.
Yeah,
the owners.
Yep.
It really does, dude. Shout out! How about the Phoenix owner though? Really, like getting there and he just immediately took his wiener out. He's like, well, no, that's what Sarver. Sorry, that was a bad analogy because Sarver does take his wiener.
Mike, that's a bad analogy because he also immediately hired Isaiah Thomas. So.
No, he didn't. Dude, the rumor came out about Isaiah Thomas, and then I was listening to Bill Simmons' podcast. He thinks this is my favorite theory. He thinks that Isaiah Thomas is the one leaking that.
Yeah.
That he's just like,
that was false. Okay.
Yeah, it was false. They didn't hire him. I wish that was intentional. I wish I did that intentionally to make the wiener out joke. I didn't. But that was like a new owner move where he was just like, you know what, dude? No, I don't want. Well, it's not going to be Jay Crowder for Grayson Allen. Get me Kevin Durant. I love it. I love it. It might make me root for the Suns. Like that's fun.
Yeah.
We gotta talk LeBron. Oh wait, this is what I was gonna ask. Like, do you think how do you think this Dallas situation plays out? Do you think one, does it work? And two, does Kyrie re-sign after this year?
No and no.
Work? I don't know. By work, do you think? I think they get to the second round. I don't know if you call that working, but then I have no idea because if he don't resign, it didn't work. I feel like it's gonna be in this again in the offseason unless they win a championship, which I really don't see happening.
No.
Yeah. Justin is correct.
I think they can go. I think they have a shot at the Western Conference Finals. I like this dude, Josh Green. I like this dude, Josh Green, who they got, and I think he's gonna end up becoming like really good by the end of this season. But no, the only reason I think that, Steve, is because I think the West kind of is weird. You know what I mean? Like, are you being like, you know what, Sacktown? Like, I don't trust the Kings. I don't trust anybody.
You don't trust the Kings, but you trust Kyrie Irving.
No. I mean, I definitely don't. But I think like Luka by himself went to the Western Conference Finals last year. You know?
Yeah. For sure.
There's a world where you're a team, you could play like, I don't know, you could get like the Kings and the Clippers or something, or the Kings and the Pelicans, depending on how things shake out. So like there could be an easy path because another team might get the hardest possible path in the West. There's obviously great teams, but there's other teams that you just like, these are great regular season teams, but I don't see it in the playoffs.
Yeah. I don't think he resigns though either, because I just can't see. I mean, unless I don't know, maybe Mark Cuban and Kyrie are like just weird enough that it works, that they like love each other. But I don't know.
Or Kyrie's made some secret deal already with LeBron. It's like, I'm coming in the summer. I don't care what's happening.
Kyrie's gonna. I think we already made this joke, but I was like, Kyrie's gonna be playing with Ronaldo in Saudi Arabia this time next year.
My man Christie.
Let's one more thing. Let's talk to LeBron a little bit and just like breaking the record and I don't know. We make fun of LeBron a lot. Well, except Justin. Justin loves LeBron, but we make fun. Steve, you and I make fun of LeBron a lot, just being corny, and that is still true that it was corny. But man, that was pretty freaking cool. Like I just was like, this is dope watching it happen. I had like 10 out of 10. Love that. I love that they lost. I love that they lost to the Thunder. But it was just like sick watching LeBron do his thing, and I don't know. It felt like a cool moment.
What Stephen A. Smith said before? I'm here to tell you, I don't care. I don't care.
You didn't care at all?
Nah, I fell asleep, bro. I don't care. Bro, once again, I'm going to sound like a broken record. I think LeBron James is not fun to watch. Think he's a fucking cheese ball, and I don't give a fuck how many points he scores because you still lost the game and you still a bitch. So fuck LeBron. And you know what's crazy, bro? If I do become successful and they ask me if I like LeBron James, I'm going to still say fuck LeBron because it's been fuck LeBron since a child, and it's going to be fuck LeBron till I die.
So you felt LeBron this way the whole time? Like there was
I thought LeBron James was a bitch once he lost to the Magic and he didn't want to shake motherfuckers' hands. And then the next year, he was like, I'm going to go play with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. I always thought he was a bitch. He's a bitch.
Justin, how did you feel?
I thought it was cool. The straight up, like, I think the scoring record is one of those records that it's not the home run record in baseball. It's not like that. We know Kareem has it, but it's not like a thing we talk about. Because one, I think it's just so far out, and two, it's like a total scoring thing, so it's kind of a marker of longevity and such. But I think I'm impressive. I was excited to watch it. I went out of my way to stay up to watch that game. A Thunder, they're like the worst teams in the West on national TV. So I thought it was cool, and I'm happy for him. No one's gonna touch that record ever. I think that record is gone. I think there's no chance of anybody doing what LeBron did. He's playing another season and probably putting another couple thousand on that. I don't think it's going to get touched, which is cool because you don't get a lot of those records anymore. And that one's such a marker of longevity. I don't think any player is going to play as long as it's consistent as LeBron, mostly because they don't need to. And it's like they're just like things, basketball and otherwise. They're just like most players aren't going to play 20 years and average 27, 7, and 7. It's ridiculous. He's going to be – I also think just like the Kareem record, it got cooler. I was talking to some older people, like the Kareem record was cool for like that generation, and then the next generation didn't really care. But then like there's now a younger generation will see Kareem paraded around a lot in the NBA. I think the LeBron record is gonna be cooler for people who didn't really watch LeBron.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be like a marker of such. But also, it's kind of like the end, I guess, of my basketball childhood era.
Right.
Like,
yeah,
Kevin Durant's on his 5th team. LeBron is breaking records on a garbage squad. John Wall is about to be out of the league. Like all these players who used to be like the 2010s are my peoples are he's straight up like, and we've come to the end. Like, it's straight up end of the road. So I think that's sad in a way for me, but it's also cool you get new people. But yeah, the record's cool. That team is trash, man.
That team, they ain't not fun to watch.
They also didn't look happy. Half of them got traded, so I guess that makes sense. But
that, yeah, the 8. Oh, go ahead.
Well, why should they give a fuck? What that got to do with me? If I'm Anthony Davis and I'm in fucking 12th place and I'm trying to win again, why the fuck I care you scored these points? We not winning.
If that's your homie,
make him fuck the homie. That's not his homie. That's not his kid, folk. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey man, he put him.
Come
he
on,
put him in
bro.
Space
That's not his
Jam.
homie, bro. Come on, bro. Now you know that. Because if it was his homie, he would have been standing. You full of shit right now, bro. That's not.
No, I'm saying it should have been his homie. It's clearly not.
Yeah,
I just let me know.
Bro.
Look, if y'all ever put me in a movie, y'all my homies for life. All right, he put him in Space Jam. He not respecting that. I would have been right behind Savannah Bryce and Brian, just
crying.
Yeah, boy.
Just straight crying.
Oh man, God bless you, Justin. Never change, man.
AD was on the bench, he's just chilling. Man.
What was that? The AD shit was weird. Wait, we need to talk about one more. Oh, God.
He's been in the league 10 years. He knows cameras on him.
That's what I don't understand. Like, just fake it. Like, why? That's so intentional. But there is one thing that we need to talk about, and I feel like I've been getting pushback on this, and it's making me lose faith in humanity. And Steve, maybe you didn't see this because you fell asleep or actively chose to tell LeBron to fuck himself and you didn't want to watch. We got to talk about Drake. We got to talk about the Drake spots. So Drake, Steve, did you not see any of this?
I think when I fell asleep, he had like 28, 26.
So he breaks the record and they cut to like a montage video and it's like, magic. And it's like famous basketball play, like storied basketball players. It's Joe Biden. It's right. It's a lot. And then it's Drake. And like whatever, Drake is a part of basketball culture. Like he's in Nick Nurse's like backgrounds and all the pictures or whatever. Instead of just being like, "Hey, dude, congrats, man! What an impressive thing!" He does like a comedy green screen bit where he's pretending to dribble a basketball, and then the green screen goes away, and there's a bunch of women behind him. It was so bad. It was so bad, and everyone's like, "Dude, you gotta relax, man. Like Drake's like a part of basketball. He does funny bits. Like that's Drake's thing." I'm like, that's not Drake's thing. Drake's thing.
Right? It is his thing. Have you heard his music?
No. I mean,
he said, "Don't fight with me at Cheesecake. You know I love to go there." He said, "You toying with my life like Happy Meal." Drake is a comedy rapper. You come on, guys. He is hilarious.
No. This is a bit.
Bro, he said, "I'm saving my love like the last slice." That is a joke, bro. He is hilarious. Don't play Aubrey. Aubrey.
He has some clever bars, but we got to get this one-on-one sketch off the TV. It's not the time for this. It's also funny when I was watching it on TNT. He's the one that got preempted by a commercial or like some breaking news. He got put in the little box on the side while the game came back. So
hold on. Let's see Drake LeBron video. Let me see if I can find it. I hate this so much. And Steve, I need you on board, man. If you, I was Drake, like,
I think he's a hilarious rapper. I got so much chains. They call me Chaining Tatum.
I mean,
that's hilarious. He's hilarious, guys.
LeBron, what a legendary night in NBA history. You're breaking the all-time scoring record. And to honor that, I had to come back to the place that it all started, Akron, Ohio. Every journey has its beginning. And tonight, I lied to you. I'm actually still at the club in Miami, but definitely all the girls say congrats though, right, girls? Congrats, right? Congrats.
He should be on SNL.
No, get the fuck out of here.
Bro, he's funnier than whatever the three boys is that be doing bullshit in that little room. Please don't whatever. He's funnier than them, bro. You think I'm fronting on y'all. Drake is hilarious. Go, everybody, after this, listen to Views and think it's a comedy album. Bro, I'm dead ass serious. Do I look like I'm playing? I'm dead serious.
LeBron just broke the all-time scoring record. The president of the United States just say congrats and move on.
Yeah, bro. He loves comedy too much.
No, I do.
Yeah, bro. You think I'm fronting, bro?
I do think you are front. Justin, how do you feel about this?
This has been the 89 Cavs. Thank you so much for joining us.
Am I on an island here?
Yeah, bro. Drake is hilarious.
I think Drake is silly. I didn't need that sketch. That's he also Drake has a sketch comedy voice, which I think is hilarious because every time he's trying to be funny, he does a voice.
That is true. He does this. I'm not saying Drake is not funny. I'm saying that I didn't think that was funny.
No, I'm with you there. It was also weird to put it there and not like at the halftime show or at the end of the game where they were clowning around.
Yeah, it was like I don't know.
My favorite comedian, Aubrey Drake Graham, favorite comedian.
I can't believe I'm still not convinced you're being sincere.
Who would I like more than Drake?
Dude, Ben Schwartz.
Don't disrespect me like that, bro.
I was trying to think of improvisers. Oh man, this is great. I needed this. This is excellent stuff, boys. I don't know. Anything else we got to do?
Save Westbrook.
Save Westbrook.
Save Westbrook, man.
I hope he's in Utah. I hope he's in Utah. I want to see him next week.
Don't say shit like that. Don't say shit like that, Mike. You know he's not there. That man's in California. Chill, bro.
He's not gonna be in Utah for the team, for the All-Star weekend, for
nothing
for skiing,
for the rest of his life.
Nothing, bro. He's chilling.
Him and Vernon Maxwell. I hope they start a podcast when it's all said and done. just called "Fuck the Utes." It would be so good.
Oh man.
Oh man. All right, Steve, get us out of here.
Hey man, you just listened to the best basketball podcast in the goddamn world. This was 89 Cavs. That's Mike. That's Justin. I'm Steve. May all your endeavors go well and all your jump shots be wet like water. Stay up like a hard dick. You heard me.